Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's Community Connection. I'm Jenna Brooks, your local realtor, and today I am with Marina from Trak Marketing. Thanks, Marina.
Thank you, Jenna, for having me.
Awesome. So, Marina and I we met a few weeks back at a entrepreneur meetup, kind of like a networking London babes, boss babes type thing, and she is just awesome. Her story is really cool, so I really wanted to share it with you, and then we're going to get to marketing, especially for entrepreneurs. It's so important this day and age for you to be able to differentiate yourself from the other competitors out there, and what do you really have that you can bring to the table, obviously, and then Marina can highlight that on social platforms, even if it's radio or print, right? So Marina, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background? What brought you into marketing? What brought you to London? You're not even from London.
Yeah, sure, no worries. So my background, I've been working in marketing since 2012. I worked at some top agencies in Toronto, actually. I moved here for about 2 years ago from there. I used to work for an agency, and we had quite a good relationship with Google, so we would kind of do events at Google, we would speak at Google, and we'd kind of work with all kinds of different companies to help them with their online marketing strategy. So we were just like a premier Google partner. So that's my background actually is really like Google Ads. That's kind of the area that I came from.
Okay.
I moved to London about 2 years ago, and I started working for a company here in London called Zoomeron. They're now called Paystone. And I was managing their kind of pay-per-click campaigns and things like that, spending quite a bit of money for them. And while I was here, I just kind of realized that there was a gap in the market where you have like agencies that charge quite a bit of money, and then you didn't really have anything kind of in the middle that was a bit more affordable. So that's why I started my business, Trak Marketing, because I really wanted to just give affordable services over to like small business owners.
That's so awesome. Okay, so in terms of marketing, so let's say you're an entrepreneur and you're just starting out, and you're trying to build your brand, your impressions, your reputation. What do you think is the first thing that a new business owner should do?
I would say the first thing is definitely get a website.
Okay.
That would be the first thing that I think that you should work on, because you want to make sure that you have something to present. Website, business card for sure, logo, so that's like your standard, right? You need some sort of branding. Once you have those things, I guess it's part of building the website, but you should also hopefully have a value proposition.
Okay.
So what makes you unique to a competitor, and why somebody would want to kind of purchase from you, or work with you if you're a service business. So that can take time to really figure that out, but I feel like that's very essential. So those are like your first kind of basics when you're starting off a business. Once you have those set up, then I would say like you'd want a Google My Business page, which is a free product that you can just sign up. And it's like that little thing that pops up every time you search somebody's business. And
this was so awesome. We were chatting before we started here, and Marina started talking about all of these free services to build your business, to build your own marketing platform. And I don't think a lot of marketing specialists out there are going to recommend free services. So Marina, thank you for that. That was awesome.
No worries. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even like you can use Squarespace, which is a super easy like website template builder that's free. Like you don't need a marketing agency to help you. You can just kind of do things on your own, just really at first, right?
To get your feet wet, get going.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can even use Fiverr to like get a logo that's cheap. You can hire somebody overseas to kind of just create a logo for you, which is a great tool, and I still use it myself with some of my clients when I'm looking for like really good talent that's not expensive. So there's all these tools available for you to use just to even start off. And then once you have that, then I would say just create a social media page, right? Just kind of get going on that.
When you say social media, like what are all the platforms that they should be on? Because obviously everybody knows about Facebook, Twitter. Is Twitter used a lot still? Like,
depends on your business. Yeah, people still do use it, not as much. I would say like the top ones really are like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'd say is a really, really good platform as well, especially if you're any sort of service-based business or B2B or anything like that.
B2B,
well, even B2C, like there's tons of professionals on there. It's a really good platform, and I try to kind of get everybody on there as well. Okay. There's Pinterest if you are a very visual product. So if you're like a store or anything like that, Pinterest is also really good. So
probably hair, makeup, Pinterest.
Hair, makeup, anything targeted towards women. Pinterest is great.
Awesome.
So, that's a nice little platform that you can use. And just, you can just at least start posting and telling people what it is that you do and trying to drive some traffic to your website. So those are the things that are free that you can do, they don't cost too much.
Okay.
And it just gives you a nice little launch pad. And for your Google My Business, try to get some reviews too, because that's really good. Yeah. So
especially this day and age, like how often do you buy a product or use a service and you haven't checked out any testimonials or reviews? Like how many stars did this person get, right? Like,
yeah, for sure. It's like the first thing that you look at. Like if you're, hey, I'm thinking about going to this restaurant, what are you going to look up? The person's reviews. Is the food good, right?
Yeah,
so
totally.
You definitely want to be focusing on that. It's literally free. You don't have to pay for these reviews. You just send it to people and hopefully they fill it out for you. And that helps you rank eventually organically in maps, because it's a huge factor in Google, right? If your business is reviewed well, then Google says that you're trusted and they give you a better ranking. So you want to build that trust. Reviews on Google, on Facebook as well. Like, any of those platforms, you kind of want to start sending people over there and just to leave like nice comments about working with you. So
okay, that's good. And so if you want to step it up and you're looking to invest in your business, my coach always tells me 10% of my gross earnings should go back into my business. So for new business development. So if you're looking to step it up, and Marina has a less expensive option for entrepreneurs in London. Tell us about your services. What do you do? What do you specialize in? Tell them about you.
Yeah. So what I do, I do literally everything when it comes to marketing, whatever you need really. So all the things I talked about that are free, I can also do them for you and they're paid.
Yeah.
But I guess
by an expert. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. By a marketing expert. I guess like I would say my two most popular services are definitely my social media package, which is $195 per month. It's really priced very competitively.
Yes, a lot less than mine.
A lot less than most packages that are out there in the market. And I price it like that on purpose because I want it to be cheap for business owners, so they are able to kind of use the service and outsource social media, because I know it's such a time-consuming headache for most business owners to manage it.
So. And I have to say, when we were talking before, Marina was talking about how she's getting really busy, and I said, well, you're probably at the point where you can start to charge more. And she's like, no, I don't even want to do that, because the point of what I'm trying to do is help small business owners get their marketing out there. So she wants to maintain the inexpensive model, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my goal, is to keep the prices very affordable, like I said.
Cool.
We can do a website for you at $9.95, which is really inexpensive if you look at like other agencies as well. Just like, a quick one pager, professionally written, kind of all that stuff just taken care of you for you. I have like, some of the people I work with have like, a lot of marketing experience. Like they've been doing it for over 30 years. So, and they're just very professional and they know what they're doing, because sometimes with certain projects, especially web design projects, if you don't have a very good designer, then the work you become unhappy with it, right? So the people that I use, I've been using for a long time. I've vetted them myself. So cool. I don't outsource content writing at all, because
it's your baby.
Well, content is like the most important part of a business. So I won't use somebody cheap in India to write content. So
she's gonna write it for you.
Either I'll write it or someone here locally who's a very good writer will write it. So awesome. Yeah, so that's my philosophy. Other stuff I will for sure outsource. I'll work with like, overseas for graphics and things like that. No problem. Pay-per-click, yeah, but I manage it myself as well too. It's a little mix of both. Most of the time, like I'll create the strategy, and then I have somebody who's got like 15 years of experience doing pay-per-click to like just upload it, and then we'll kind of work on it together. We're very much focused on conversions. Like that's like our number one when it comes to pay-per-click. So we crunch your numbers all the time to make sure that you're getting like a return on your investment. With
that's what it's all about. That's why we market.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that we're already running out of time. So if people want to get a hold of you because you're a badass person, and if you're interested in Trak Marketing, it's TRAK Marketing. And how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, just go to my website, www.trakmarketing.com, and just fill out a form, and I'd be happy to give you guys a free marketing assessment.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Marina. So we will talk to you soon. I'm Jenna Brooks, your local realtor, and this is your Community Connection. Thanks, Marina.
Thank you.
Thanks, Garrett.